Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the C.Crane CCPocket. This is an AM FM stereo weather alert portable radio. I'm sure you've seen this before, but this is a new one. This is revised for 2024 and beyond. This one's awesome. They addressed a few issues and it's rocking. So I'm happy to own this one. Very cool. So in this video, I'll perform a daytime AM band scan in Chicagoland area. Here we can pick up. And first we'll go over features. Second we'll do a size comparison. And third we'll start cruising the AM band. So here it is, the new CCPocket for 2024. When I say new, they revised it. They changed the volume control. It's a digital volume now. It's an endless encoder. It used to have hissing when they went to the new one, but now they eliminated the hiss on this model, so now it's working great. I don't mind this endless encoder. It's nice. We also get a brighter backlight than the original. The original is pretty weak. That's what you get for the original. That's the new one, so yeah, they got that. Also, they added an extra bandwidth option. I don't know if that's new for this model, but you got 6 kilohertz now on medium wave, so that's cool. This one only has 4 and 2.5. This has all 3. Nice. So there's that, and pretty much everything else is the same. So let's look it over. Pocket friendly. It usually has a belt clip. I took mine off. You can have a belt clip attached if you want. The radio is plastic with a rubber edge going all the way around for like a bumper to protect it. It does stand, which is cool. Left-hand side, you can see we got a switch here. It says speaker, and it says mono stereo. So you have speaker mode, and if you move it in the middle position, you have mono on FM stereo for headphones, and all the way up, we have stereo mode for headphones. So that's how that works. So for FM, you go on speaker mode, you go all the way to speaker, then you plug in like headphones or a wire to get your FM reception. It has a built-in FM antenna, but for local stations mainly. So you can pick up a local weather station or a local FM station with this radio. The Sangens don't have that, so that's a bonus. But you still want to use a wire to get better reception. Very cool. But that's that. C.Crane embossed on there. Beautiful. According to the radio, we got that LCD. It's improved. I like the back lighting now. It's very bright. Battery status, when the power's off, we got our local time. This is 10:39 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time under Chicago, Illinois, USA. And we're in the month of October, the year 2024. Yes. This is cool. So yeah, maybe 10 years later, I'll be like, what? You sounded funny. You know how that goes. Or I sounded young back then. Damn. On the right here, we have tuning controls. These are great. Incremental, browse, and continuous. You just hold, and it continuously goes through the band. If it finds a strong station, it does not stop. It just keeps going until you let go of the button. How ingenious. I've had radios where it stops, and you have to keep clicking it. It drives you nuts. But this one, nope. They did it right. Awesome. Down here, we got 5 preset buttons. Self-explanatory, press and hold. Set your preset, just like car stereo. Very similar. I like that. There's a page function on this radio. The band button over here, you just press and hold, and you can pick which page you want. You get 5 pages of 5 presets per band, giving you a total of 50 presets. So 25 on AM, 25 on FM. So awesome. These do various functions. Medium wave, it's cool. So 1 and 3 does our bandwidth. So sometimes I don't hit them simultaneously, so I'll change frequency. So yeah, you'll see me bouncing around. But 1 and 3 changes it from 6 kilohertz, 4, and 2.5. 1 and 4 lets you go 1 kilohertz tuning. Pretty nice at night, or to get away from an offending station if you're trying to go for a faint station next to a strong one. 1 kilohertz lets you tune back a little bit. That's nice to have. So yeah, 1 and 4 does that. When the clock is showing with the radio off, you have normal stuff like set clock on 1, set alarm on 2, turn the beep on and off on 3. 4 lets you show clock or frequency, so it can always show clock or always show frequency. Well, us tuner nerds like to see frequency all the time, so that's what mine's set on. I'm not sure what 5 does. I haven't really forgot about that, but I believe 2 and 5 is a function that lets you change the stepping from 9 kilohertz to 10 kilohertz. You just press and hold 2 and 5 for quite a while, I believe, when the clock's off, and it'll engage that. And when you go to 9 kilohertz, your FM gets expanded from the 87 to 108 to 76 to 108. I don't know if that's new. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I covered all that. I think I covered most everything. Oh yeah, and this radio I noticed is very sensitive compared to this one. I think it's a little bit more sensitive of a radio because it has 1 and 5 and it turns the display off. This has it too, but I noticed it really never made a huge difference. This one, it does. I hear a lot of buzzing and it's picking up internal frequency from the LCD. So hit 1 and 5 and it'll eliminate that sound. So if I hear that, sometimes hit 1 and 5 and it'll correct the problem. Very cool. Down here we got a 1.25 inch speaker. It's pretty tinny sounding, but it suffices. Right hand side is that band button I talked about. It's AM, FM weather, and then of course press and hold for your page settings. So you press and hold and pick which page. Remember I told you that? Below it we have an alert button. Press and hold to access weather alert and the time you want. I believe it's 4, 8, 16 hours, something like that. Over here we have a lock switch. Lock it down, baby. All right, top of the radio, we have our headphone jack. Of course, it can have FM stereo listening, because you saw it on the side there. Endless encoding for the volume control now. Like the original, it just stops. I really dig the digital, because this one here gets scratchy, and yeah, you have to attend to that more often. This one you probably won't have to. Power button does have a sleep function. Back here, we got a battery compartment, those 2 AA batteries, and of course, there's some instructions in there for the button combinations, which I already told you about. So let's do a quick size comparison and turn this thing on. Yeah. So what do I got handy? CCPocket. They're identical. You know, being funny. Let's bring this up. I like the Skywave too. This is a great radio. So if you're looking to upgrade and you want a little bit more action, you want to hear some shortwave airband, yeah, pick yourself a Skywave 2. Great radio. Love it. I'm a fan. I'm a big C.Crane fan, as you can tell. Also, if you don't have those, what do we have? $20 bill. Yay, my last $20. I'm going to keep saying that because it's my $20 prop here. It's going to be with me forever, my $20 bill. My wife pays with credit card on everything. So having a $20 is like really rare in this household to have actual currency. So I always recommend having some currency on hand, just a little bit more than 20 if you can. Have it stashed away so, nobody else finds it. But there you go. That's on my radio bench, but I'm sure you'd snag my pocket before you'd snag my 20. Well, maybe you'd snag the 20 and the pocket. That's what somebody would comment that. I'd take both, dude, and your Iron Man cards. Speaking of Iron Man, Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. Can you guess it? He loves C.Crane radios from California land. He's Iron Man. He rocks with the best of the man. He's Iron Man. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Boom. All right. Clowning around, but hey, let's get serious now. Bring it on down. We're greeted with the band we're on, frequency, signal strength indicator, and a speaker icon. That means we're on speaker mode. So if I switch to headphone mode, that goes away. So if it's muted and you're like, what's wrong with my radio? Check your switch. I've done that before. Like, what's wrong with the radio? I'm turning up the volume, nothing's happening. And then I realize, oh yeah, switch is in the wrong position. Because that's not showing. Pretty handy. Okay, let's start tuning. Page 1. So for presets, that's pretty cool. So it shows what page we're on. And we just pick what preset we want. Right now, it's our first station, 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. There's an internal ferrite antenna, and I have to point it to the north. I believe the ferrite might be on the bottom here. I think it might be, yeah. So let's go ahead and do this.
By the way, Richard, are you both looking out? I'm thinking about it.
That's wonderful. That's all you can ask for, Luann, right?
Talk to your wife, Richard.
Yeah, but he's going to discount his wife. He knows his wife's opinion, right? So he's
be happy.
He's going elsewhere for some clarification, which is great.
So we're going to put on 2.5 kilohertz. It sounds good overall. 4's a little lighter. Definitely good for music. 6 definitely. If you got a great, strong music station, that sounds fantastic.
Belief among some on the right that women were just going to let this whole reproductive health care...
Now there's something you can do to
Slow it down.
Here's 560 WIND Chicago, the answer. I don't think I have to say the frequency. It's right there. Yeah.
iSurvey or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection.
When she had this very short runway to try to put together a campaign and try to get it across the finish line.
So here's 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, NPR station out of Urbana, which is about 150 miles to the south-southeast.
But what I also would like to say is that what the campaign is doing now is
we're going to bring in the Terk Advantage, see if we can make that signal sound even better. Put it perpendicular. I'm going to try down at the bottom here and see if it makes a difference.
Reactionary. You know, folks on the Harris campaign say this was in the works for a long time, well before the Obama comments. But I will also say that the comments that Obama said was something that has been said in lots of black households for some time, especially because
Okay, so I'm watching this tennis strength, and I notice extra bars towards the bottom. So yes, the ferrite's probably right here. As I moved to the top where usually they put them, it's not there. That's a good idea because you want to try to eliminate from the circuit board. This is probably where all the circuitry is. You want to move your antenna as far away from that as possible. So they put it down here. Very cool. So now we know. I know Sanjin does that. They always put their antennas at the bottom. DT400W and the DT200X. All right, cool. So we'll keep that handy. We might need it. Let's keep going. There is a station here, but it's pretty faint. Let's see if we can't use a loop to bring it out. Gonna have to move the radio up a little bit. Yeah, off camera. Oh well. Here a little bit. Okay, now the next station here, 600 is WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles west. It makes a big difference using the loop as well. Control that sound. There we go. I was trying to get it to tune, and it was the screen was actually causing interference. I had to turn it off.
Everything you need to get your home ready for the holidays. Elegant dining sets perfect for hosting family dinners. Cozy bedrooms to relax and recharge after.
Gonna have to haul butt here. 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm still at the bottom of the band. I'm still having fun though.
Okay, close your mouth.
Free gas is a blessing. It'll definitely talk me off, so I won't have to worry about.
Here's 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois. Now listen to this.
Spilling out into intersection.
See that noise went away? Cool. Gone. So if you have an issue picking up a station, just turn off the display and try the loop with that. Very cool.
Some of the mechanical parts. There are aspects of the knee and the tissue in there that connects with your...
WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs. As you can see, pegging the meter here. Strong station, southeast, right to Chicago, not too far from me. About 45, 50 miles as the crow flies.
Some other dead tissue in there? I can only imagine.
Well, first of all, a lot of people just inherently, they're...
He got hit by lightning while on the stretcher from the car crash. He lived, and by the way, 3 weeks later, he was at the next home game, or road game for that matter. It sounds like he did.
WGN Chicago.
Here's what also happened.
But it's not just football. Steve has also been to virtually...
Got music on WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
So, see what the world is like when ZipRecruiter does the hard work of hiring for you. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Wrong way. But there's a lot of volume adjustment there. As you can see, I'm moving it quite a bit. So you can get it pretty quiet. 780 WBBM Chicago News Radio. Old time radio, Monday through Friday. 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standards, Central Daylight. You pick it, it's there. By the time you watch this video, it'll probably be standard time.
Results from United Airlines suggest that carrier is bouncing back from the deep price cuts.
23 minutes, Lee Cook to Montrose, but you're delayed free on the outbound.
And upload your photo.
Trying to show you the no buzzing. Yeah, the display definitely adds to it.
This midnight on Thursday, October 31st.
I'm glad they have it. They call it DX Tools. I don't know if they still call it that. I'll have to look in the manual, but the old one said DX Tools. And it is. It's DX Tools for medium wave. It's fantastic. 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. I mean, it's a pocket radio, and it has all these fun features. Without being too complicated, like this thing. Yeah. This will make an appearance one day. Or I may have already done it, but yeah, that's another one for another day. I like the simplicity of this.
Retired, you're in pre-retirement, and you still have time to plan.
So we're picking up WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, low power, 250 watts, to north, 52 miles. Oh, just a hint. If you're wearing headphones, you might be able to make out what he's saying. If I was hooking up headphones here, that's East Lansing, Michigan, which is about 200 miles to the east. WKAR on 870.
And radio in the U.S., audio reaches more than 271 million people weekly.
Here's WLS, Chicago.
Combined, my friends at Radio...
AM benefits and one of the country's top workplaces doing their growing team.
The Big Badger, WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
To do that, but your desire to do so because you love those kids, and you have a right to know them, and they have a right.
WKBM. This is Relevant Radio out of Sandwich. I want a sandwich. Sandwich, Illinois. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Relevant Radio, and we'll have another one next to it.
Children, and it is a...
So this is Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, WFAW. Comes in kind of crummy during the day, but it comes in clearer at night. And at night, they got some good music playing.
I'm wondering, Tita, did you say like the girls like, what?
Relationship that you have with these children. So, and I don't know if that brings you any comfort, but at least you know, I mean, you probably already knew, that it's a sin for the daughter.
You may find yourself turning that display off. That 1 in 5 might get worn out. WNTD, Chicago.
And that it doesn't get to that extreme. But yes, I would affirm your voice heard on this show. You'll find it wherever you get your apps. Today's producer was Art Getty. This program comes to you from WAMU WMU, part of American University in Washington. It's distributed
WHA NPR station out of Madison, Wisconsin. Or WPR, Wisconsin Public Radio.
This is 1A.
Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini.
Here's 1000 WMVP, Chicago. You can actually hear a little bit of noise.
There are the Pride stores. Whether you're low on gas or have a full tank, make your next stop a Pride store. Grab a bite at one of their 3 restaurant concepts: Urban Counter, Taco Urbano, or the Pride
Don't know what craziness that is. WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Apparently, a gas station had a desk and a phone for an officer.
Wow. Yeah. I was out to breakfast at Marina Gardens this Saturday morning.
Okay, this is WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Jimmy, the owner, I says, Jimmy, does that thing work? He says, are you kidding me? That isn't working.
Picking up WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, without help from the loop. This is 95 miles away to the east.
1070 The Game at 1070thegame.com.
It's simple. Smart buys cars. Have a vehicle you no longer want or need? We'll buy it. Curious how much your
WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
smartbuyscars.com for a free value report or come see us at Smart Motors Used Cars, O'Dana Road, Madison.
Have you or loved one been diagnosed with cancer after using Roundup
Sounds
Killer?
good.
The World Health Organization is...
WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. Oh, you can hear a little noise there in the display. It must be... Oh, there we go.
Santa Margarita continuó recibiendo las revelaciones del Sagrado Corazón.
WXCS, Chicago. Thank you, C.Crane, for allowing us to turn the display off to eliminate the digititis happening. That's great. Wow. We got really sensitive radio here. So 1110 WXCS, Chicago.
Issue can be sent to a referendum.
The vote to change the flag was set aside. Mayor Cavalier Johnson has said...
WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you hear a little buzz or a little bit ticking, turn off the display and it'll come in good.
14-year-old posted the threat on Snap.
We want to hear from you. Share and post your comments or call 1-800-68.
WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Chicago, Illinois.
And now you're... We'll see website for details. Meet Brian. He just got $5,000 and it was pretty easy. I'll tell you how in 10 seconds. Brian needed cash help after being
Normally some good music playing. You guys know I'm like, this squirrel's on my radio. Yeah, squirrel. But there's no squirrel because there's no music. So I only show the squirrel. There's music playing. WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois, College Town, next to DeKalb, NIU. So yeah, I don't know if they listen to this music station or not, but it's there. I like it.
Offered on ballot in all states or where prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See...
I don't know if that's copyright. Turn it down quick. WRTO Chicago. Actually, it can be. That's pretty funny. Yeah, these guys are funny to listen to, even though I don't know what they're saying. Sister station WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois, has the same programming. WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin is an agro station. Normally listen to this if you want to learn how to farm, raise cattle, livestock, whatever. They have it all.
Freedom. Family members and supporters of Eric and Lyle Menendez will gather outside along.
This station's always overdriven or something. They got a hum on there, like the Transformers bad. WSBC, Chicago. WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin, coming in nice and clear. This is WNTA Rockford.
Thursday afternoon, as we'll be back up into the 60s for highs, and as we get into the weekend, the mercury will be topping out.
WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, usually has music playing.
DeKalb County today, mostly sunny, cool, high 56, clear and continued brisk.
Go till they toss it and leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmos, that's your fact.
Okay, 1380. Couldn't hover on it. It was WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. Switched over to 1390. This is WGRB, Gospel Radio out of Chicago. I always think of the Blues Brothers. I could probably bring the loop in, but I'm running out of time. So 1400, WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin. Usually has music as well.
Nazis ordered Jews to wear. I'm Donna Warder.
A Texas man who this week could be the first person in the U.S.
WRMN, 1410, Elgin, Illinois.
Diagnosis of shaken baby syndrome is a...
Some of it's me inductance with the screen transmitting to the antenna. Just make it out. That's WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Victory was getting my benefits and a good education.
WRLL, The Real, Cicero, Illinois. Iron Country on WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. We could bring a loop in here, so we can't pick the station up. Got music on WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin. Now it's picking up the camera. 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. Yeah, real buzzy. But you can kill it, so that's a good thing.
You look at it every day when you get out of bed in the morning, you know, and you confront that you're...
1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin, Relevant Radio.
Spiritually speaking, Bishop, what do you
you think these people are in danger of that? Despair would be one of the big things up on the list. What else are they battling spiritually, as well as all the the physical and the financial and all the other things that.
For basically 2 months of his time, $250,000 made $270,000. Yeah. Well, there you go. Worse ways to go. Got a little bit of money, and spend a little money, go away.
So we're using the loop here. It pretty much runs out of steam at the top of the band, the loop. But this is WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin, the zone. And one more station and we're done.
Do it yourself and save big at Blyster.com.
Did you know a woman's risk of breast cancer nearly doubles if she has a first-degree relative?
Here's 1690 WBON, Chicago.
Breast cancer? October is National Breast Cancer.
Okay, turn it off. There we are. CCPocket, little noisy thing, but again, 1 in 5 is your friend. As you saw, that made a huge difference. Now, I noticed in the evening I didn't have to do that as much, but during the day, yeah, it's going to be a thing you do all the time. But it depends on how fast you tune your radio. You're probably not doing full band scans like this. You might be if you're trying to find something. But once you know where you're at and you got all your 25 presets set, you're not going to have to monkey around too much. But the 1 in 5 is nice. 1 in 4 for 1 killer tuning. 1 in 3 for your bandwidth. Fantastic. I love this radio. It's worth the $65 price tag. It is. It might go on sale for Christmas, so if you're looking, they might have a deal, so definitely check it out in the paid link section down below if you're interested. Yeah, you get one. Yeah, I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I may earn commission from your purchase, and no additional cost to you, which is fantastic. Comes out of Amazon's pocket. You think their pocket's little or big? Do you think they got more than $20 laying around? They probably do. They probably got gold bars sitting around as doorstops. Probably, right? So anyway, if you like C.Crane products, CCPocket, and you want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the CCPocket in 2024. I know it's dated. It's been out a long time. I had this since I started my channel. I got this. I was like, yeah, I'm excited. I love this thing, man. It's awesome. Still rocks, man. It's absolutely amazing. You just take care of your stuff. It'll last. It's still a good radio. Just have to do a little upkeep on the volume control. But other than that, it's still a decent radio. Liking the sensitivity of the new one better. I do like the volume control. I do like that setup. I think that's nice. An extra filter. I do like having that 6 kilohertz filter when I get a nice station coming in with music and it sounds really strong. I'll use that and it sounds fantastic. Now, WGN has been broadcasting music in the evening, so that's great. I listen to the music there and it sounds fantastic with 6 kilohertz. So, something to think about. Loving this new 2024 revision. Not bad. So, definitely a pickup if you guys are looking. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.